She is absolutely gorgeous, and I love how free she was and how her beauty and her style embodied who she was through and through. She was beautiful within the inside, regarding like her mind and how she thought. She was inspirational. She dared to be different. She followed Christ, and she wasn't afraid to be bold within her stance when it comes to Christ. And I find that to be so beautiful. Not to mention, she was a great representation for beautiful, darker complexion women.
We compare ourselves amongst ourselves, you know. That's not the standard. You already are the standard. What are you trying to fit into a standard for?
Thank you very much. I want to do something. This may be a little bit different for the Grammys, but I'd like to read something. This is Psalm 40. I waited patiently for the Lord. He turned to me and heard my cry. He lifted me out of the slimy pit, out of the mud and mire. He set my feet on a rock and gave me a firm place to stand. He put a new song in my mouth, a hymn of praise to my God. Many will see and fear and put their trust in the Lord. Amen. I want to say thanks to God for honoring me with this huge responsibility. I want to thank him for surrounding me with a beautiful family.
Christ's love isn't like everybody else's love. It's not like the world's love. The world's love loves you when you do things right or when you do things with them. But as soon as you make a mistake, they take that love away. But what I've experienced with the love of Christ is that it loves first. It loves through wrongdoing. It loves when you shouldn't be loved anymore. It's unconditional. And that's the love that I believe is going to change the world and has changed me.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Micaiah. I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black.
Yo, Sasha here. Excuse me? Supermodels do not fly business class. Now, I'm not gonna demand a private jet, but I think Jag could at least spring for first class.
Today, I am bringing you all another video discussing the effortless beauty, the talented, the magnificent, the spiritual Miss Lauryn Hill.
I remember that the glory is his and not my own. When I confuse that, I get in trouble. But when I remember the proper hierarchy, because see, we have it all wrong. We think that we glorify ourselves and that the object is to glorify God first. And in doing that, you become glorified.
Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to see more of me. And if you're new, hey, and if you're a returner, I really, truly appreciate the love. I don't take it for granted for you all clicking on this video, so I thank you, and I thank you. For all who are new, you should know I do an array of topics. I am extremely diverse. I do my blurred, nerdy content. I do nostalgic content, blasting you all to the past. And I love to do more conscious topics with more depth. And I dibble and dabble within vlogs. And I'll be a lot more consistent with that, God willing. If you get the chance, please check out my social media platforms down within the description box where I display my passion for fashion. So, without further ado, let's get into the video.
At first it kind of throws people, you know what I mean, because they automatically think it's about me being miseducated. But miseducation is actually, it's like a metaphor for actually being re-educated. Unlearning some bad things, you know what I mean, some things that I may have perceived to be the truth, you know what I mean, that actually weren't. And really understanding that there are things that society teach us, which are like general pieces of information, you know, just for the general public. And there are things that are extremely important for us to individually learn, you know what I'm saying? Just as far as just personal relationships with other people, personal relationships with God, you know, just the way in which we should live our lives.
Lauryn Hill's aesthetic can be defined as effortlessly soulful, varied and enduring, an ideal reflection of her creative expression and authenticity. Lauryn did not depend on excessive styling. Rather, she celebrated her natural attributes, allowing her beauty to shine through simplicity. Her makeup was typically understated, emphasizing radiant skin and striking eyes, which underscored her confidence and genuineness. Her fashion was deeply influenced by Afrocentric traditions, featuring head wraps, natural hairstyles such as locks and braids, along with cultural prints that honored her heritage. She frequently combined these elements with bohemian layers, oversized sweaters, and vintage items, resulting in style that appeared natural and effortless. Lauryn effortlessly combined casual components, denim, oversized jackets, sneakers with sophisticated accents such as tailored coats, bold jewelry, and feminine shapes. This harmony of laid back and polish created a style that was both accessible and iconic. What defines Lauryn Hill's style as genuinely quote-unquote effortless is her refusal to pursue trends. Rather, her appearance served as a reflection of her essence, daring, contemplative, and unapologetically unique to her. She demonstrated that real style is not characterized by extravagance, but by authenticity. Flashiness was unnecessary for her to capture attention. Her presence, whether in a simple turtleneck or a stylish trench coat, was more than adequate. She wore her confidence like a signature piece of jewelry. Every aspect of her image seemed deliberate, devoid of any pretense, just as her music did. Her fashion articulated a tale, one of resilience, self-worth, and authenticity. Lauryn Hill's style transcends mere sound and appearance. It embodies the essence of depth, authenticity, artistry, and the multifaceted nature of womanhood. Even diving within her music accolades, she distinguished herself in several significant ways that truly differentiated her from other rappers, singers, particularly during the 1990s. Her lyrics exhibited profound introspection and a keen awareness of social issues. She addressed themes such as identity, love, motherhood, spirituality, and the challenges faced by Black women, all conveyed with poetic accuracy. As both a rapper and a singer, Lauryn exhibited a unique balance of power. While most artists tend to dominate in a single area, she fluidly moved between heartfelt melodies and sharp, articulate lyrics with ease. The miseducation of Lauryn Hill conveyed the essence of a personal diary. Hill openly expressed her vulnerabilities and discussed themes of pain and personal development, striking a deep chord with many listeners on a soulful level. She effortlessly combined elements of hip-hop with soul, reggae, gospel, and R&B, creating a seamless blend. This fusion imparted a timeless, genre-defying essence to her music. Lauryn paved the way for numerous artists who followed in her footsteps. She demonstrated that women in hip-hop could embody intellect, emotion, and strength simultaneously, defying the conventional stereotypes prevalent in the industry. Although we don't see many who are like her, I do hope that this inspires other women who aspire to be within the industry to dare to be different and step away from the overly sexual community. Lauryn possesses a unique energy that allows the audience to truly connect with each word in her. Now, if you are not new to this channel, then you know that I love Lauryn Hill. She is absolutely gorgeous, and I love how free she was and how her beauty and her style embodied who she was through and through. But even down to her locks, she just was herself. She didn't have to be anybody else. She didn't fake the funk. And when she felt herself faking the funk, she checked herself, even as we've seen within the Unplugged performance, which I did a review on. That's a very slept on gem that I think a lot of people did not appreciate at the time. It's a beautiful project. If you didn't get the chance to watch her Unplugged, then I highly recommend you to check it out. And not to mention, she was a great representation for beautiful, darker complexion women like myself. Watching her, she didn't have to be so revealing. You just exude this beauty. And I think that's so rare to find nowadays, where we think you need to be revealing to show your beauty. And I'm not going to say at one point years ago, I didn't fall into that, because that's what society pushes, for you to be more revealing, for you to show yourself in order for you to get attention, or in order for you to be seen as beautiful, or in order for your outfit to be seen as popping. However, when you are clothed and you can still look beautiful and just exude this radiant nature to you, or like, it's like you exude like the sunlight, and you're like this light from the sun and from the literal sun, Christ. I think that's such a beautiful thing, and that's what she exuded through and through for me. She was beautiful within the inside, regarding like her mind and how she thought. She was inspirational. She dared to be different. She didn't want to think like everybody else. She followed Christ, and she wasn't afraid to be bold within her stance when it comes to Christ.
It's not that I strive to be a positive role model, but I just strive to be myself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not really doing this to please anyone but God, you know. And sometimes, you know, when you choose a side, particularly God's side, you automatically will have enemies. You know, you automatically have opponents, people who would rather see you fall than rise. You know, so you have to be careful. Is to bring God on, into the agenda. Yes, definitely. I think that not enough people praise Him in music. The Bible was extremely relevant to me. You know what I mean? People started to have faces. Things started to make sense. Psalms were comforting. You know what I'm saying? I mean, words of wisdom and encouragement that really got me through some rough times. So if I could spread that type of word or spread that information to, you know, to people and have them find that same comfort and that same peace and that same encouragement, then that's definitely what I want to do. Because I don't make any bones about it. He gets all the glory.
And I find that to be so beautiful, and that's one thing I want to exude even as a woman on this walk with Christ. I want to be the best reflection of Him, and that was her goal. Of course, she's not perfect, she makes mistakes, but she truly was just a great representation for darker complexion women. And she would be, like, for me, like the poster child of someone who didn't have to fake the funk. She was who she was. And like I say time and time again, nowadays we think we need to be all extra, wear all the dramatic lashes. And I'm speaking on myself too, because I fed into that at one point. I was being all dramatic with my lashes and all of that. I think I need to do this and that. You come as yourself and you radiate just this beautiful energy and like this beautiful, for lack of a better word, aura about you. Even if you have makeup on, it looks so natural. It looks like it's just been painted on. And I want us to get back to that. I know I did a video on like 90s fine and how it was effortless, but she is such a great representation of that. And I thought it was just important to give her her own video and her own spotlight. So I thank you all for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to see more of me. I thank you all for watching. Please leave your thoughts and perspectives down within the comment section. Whether you agree, whether you disagree, I'm open to all point of views, but let's be respectful. What's your thoughts on Lauryn Hill? What's your thoughts on today's beauty standards? What's your thoughts on where the trajectory of our beauty standards are going? So I'm interested to knowing you all's thoughts. I want you all to remember that you are loved by the God who created the universe. He made you for such a special purpose, and there is no mistake about you. So I thank you all so much for sharing this precious moment with me, and I'll check you all out in the next video. Stay blessed, everyone.